Hello, welcome to the self learning platform by Dr. Sushma Singh. Today we start Unit 8 UN System, Peacekeeping, Peacemaking, and Adjudication. And we start with topic peacekeeping, peacemaking, and peace building in practice. After World War II, no major war has occurred. This may not have been entirely due to the UN presence. It may have been due to nuclear deterrence, mutual assured destruction on a practically unacceptable scale. But there have been minor wars, such as between India and Pakistan, Iran and Iraq, Great Britain and Argentina, Israel and its neighbors, etc. Civil wars and internal conflicts have, however, taken a very heavy toll. According to an estimate, civil wars have scarred the world's poorest countries, leaving more than 1 million dead, many more driven out of their homes, billions of dollars of resources destroyed, and economic opportunities wasted. The Security Council had to respond by peacekeeping, peacemaking, and peace building operations in reference to such situations. In some cases, the Council was quite successful. In others, it was partially success, and in some, it was failure. In civil war situations, peacemaking is difficult. There may be more than two groups at conflict. The lines of conflict may not be clear, for there could be guerrilla warfare. For this reason, arranging a ceasefire line and maintaining it is difficult. There will now be a study of several situations of civil conflict, besides conflicts of an international character. Now we are going to discuss the Congo. The Congo attained independence from Belgium in 1960. Before and after independence, the Congo remained a collection of tribes rather than an integrated nation. Belgium intervened in intertribal conflicts in the name of humanitarian assistance. President Kasavubu and Prime Minister Lumumba sent a cable to the Secretary General Deng Hermiston requesting military assistance to protect their country against external aggression, which is a threat to international peace. The Secretary General invoked Article 99 of the Charter and asked the President of the Security Council to convene a meeting of the Council. The Council met barely 2 weeks after the independence of Congo and passed a resolution calling upon Belgium to withdraw its forces and to authorize the Secretary General to provide the necessary military assistance in consultation with the government of the Congo. Until the Congolese forces could discharge their task, the Secretary General initiated the UN operations in the Congo, ONUC. But the situation deteriorated as the internal conflict became intense, and Toshom, the president of Katang province of the Congo, declared succession, and Belgian troops did not withdraw. Again, on the initiative of the Secretary General, another resolution was passed. which recognized the unity of the Congo, called upon the Belgian forces to leave the Congo, and authorized the Secretary General to take all necessary action to this effect. The resolution requested all states to refrain from interference in the Congo, as it might undermine the territorial integrity and political independence of the Congo. Belgium refused to withdraw its forces from the Kantenga, and ONUC did not have authority to enter Kantenga. The Council again passed a resolution authorizing that ONUC to enter Kantenga, declaring that ONUC would not be a party to or influence in any way the outcome of the internal conflict. The Council called upon the members to carry out its decisions in accordance with the Article 25 and 49 of the Charter. The situation further worsened as President Kasavubu and Prime Minister Lumba dismissed each other from office, and the Army Chief of Staff General Mobutu staged a revolt. At this juncture, the Soviet Union vetoed a resolution proposed by Secretary General. By this time, the Soviet Union's support got crystallized towards Lumumba and the US support in favor of Kasavubu. The US proposed that the question be transferred to General Assembly under the United for Peace resolution. The General Assembly adopted a resolution stating that in order to safeguard the international peace, it was essential for the UN to assist the central government of the Congo, and towards this end requested the Secretary General Deng Hamnesiko to take vigorous action to restore law and order, to preserve the unity, integrity, and political independence of the Congo. It called upon all members not to intervene in the conflict and reminded them of their obligation under Article 25 and 49 of the Charter. Shortly after this, Deng Hammarskjöld died in an air crash while traveling in the Congo. The General Assembly could not proceed further as the requisite majority could not be obtained for any resolution. Then the matter was taken back to the Security Council, which was able to adopt a resolution which consisted of two parties. The first part characterized the situation as a threat to international peace and security and as a serious civil war situation. It called for UN measures to prevent civil war, to make arrangements for ceasefire, and to halt all military operations, and to use force, if necessary, as a last resort. It urged the withdrawal of all Belgian troops, advisors, and mercenaries. It decided to investigate into the death of Lumba also in an air clash, allegedly because the army closed an airport where he was to land. The resolution noted violation of human rights and fundamental freedoms. It rejected the claim of sovereignty of Kantaga and authorized the Secretary General to take vigorous action. including the use of force if necessary to expel the foreign military personnel not under UN command. Here it may be seen that there was an authorization for the UN forces to use force to restore the central government's authority in Kantega, but there was no authorization to impose any political solution to end the conflict. But various measures were authorized to help the parties to reach a political settlement. The use of force to end the succession of Kantega come very close to enforcement action. Eventually, a relatively stable state emerged called Zaire. It was an UN peacekeeping operation with fringes of enforcement action. Perhaps it is now apt to call it as peacemaking. Here we want to wind up this lecture and thank you so much for your attention.